So next question. Oh, I got a lot of questions. You're very popular. Oh my god. Okay.
You ask who you ask?
This is top secret. Okay. Wait, I look at what kind of food she like. Does she need to watch her diet? What's on her cheat day food list? Hello, runners. So on my right, left, that every time I point wrongly. So this time should be correct. If I still point wrongly, I'm gonna strangle myself. So in case I point wrongly, I just point here and point there and go edit out the wrong side. Okay, so today I'm very happy that on episode 6 of Runterview, okay, Runterview, the show whereby we get fellow runners to come in and try to inspire other runners to pick up running as well, and also provide all the different running tips and tricks. Okay, so you see the very beautiful lady on my right. Okay, is I would say a SEA Games participant for last year. She is officially the 5th fastest runner, okay, in the whole Southeast Asia, and she is Serena Teoh over here. Hello. Hey, wait, forget to play my intro music. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, so this is my intro music. Okay, great. So Serena, welcome to the show. Of course, she's not a full-time athlete. Am I right?
I wish I could. No, but
I wish I could. I also wish that, but I'm too old for that already. Okay, so for this particular interview, because we are doing more of a YouTube style, not so formal, okay, I will try to ask a lot of questions that will make headlines, that will be very bombastic. I will grill her. That's very, very difficult question. And no, just kidding. Okay. So, of course, a lot of folks, right, would have been following your journey, including me. Some of the things that really, really inspire me is, of course, prior to representing us in the SEA Games, right? You did have a very, very good half marathon timing of 1 hour 22 minutes and 7 seconds. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So the source is correct. So there was some confusion that whether this is a half marathon record. So are you a record? Are you the record holder for this half marathon timing, or is it?
Yeah, it's a good and strange question.
Yeah,
because
I'm also very confused.
Ying Rong still recognizes herself as the half marathon record holder from 2016 to 2019.
Okay.
But officially, the Singapore Athletics Association dug out a new record from 1996.
Yes, correct.
Which they then claim as the half marathon record.
I also went do some digging because I'm very capable one. Okay, I also go and understand a little bit about this particular record holder. Her name is Yvonne Denson Tan, which I don't really know who she is. Okay, so she has a record of 1 hour 16 minutes and 29 seconds, and according to Google search, she mentioned that she got the record 1 year after she became a citizen, something like that,
if I'm not wrong, she's a British turned Singaporean. Yeah.
I see. Okay, never mind. In our fellow Singaporean hearts, okay, the record belonged to you, and prior to that, it's been wrong. We support you. We don't know anything about her. We support you. Okay.
Right. Unofficially.
Yes. Now, of course, how Serena qualified for the marathon is, of course, through the Tokyo Marathon, where she recorded a timing of 3 hours and 23 seconds.
3 seconds, yeah.
That is quite spectacular. What's the qualifying time for the SEA Games?
So in general, the qualifying time is pegged to the bronze medal time of the last games, which was 2 hours and 58 minutes from the 2017 SEA Games. However, that being said, SAA, Singapore Athletics Association, do allow for up to 2% standard deviation from this timing. And I think this would then equate to something like 3 hours and 1 minute or something.
Okay, so thankfully.
Yeah, so yeah, so then with the 3 hour time, then I was within like the nomination standard.
I see.
And of course, then from there also, they would probably choose like the 2 fastest timing who are within either the qualifying time or within 2% of the standard deviation of the qualifying time.
I see. So for myself, I think even if you don't really meet the timing, but if you are the fastest among the Singapore marathon runners, I believe they will still send you there, huh? Because I think they still have to send 2 people there no matter.
Yeah. I mean, they can choose not to send.
They can choose not to
send. Yeah, they can choose not to send.
Okay.
But usually they will send 2 guys and 2 girls.
2 girls. Okay.
For
great.
the marathon.
So of course, you really have the run of your life, despite battling injuries, battling the what do you call that? From what I see online, severe stress injury that you suffered in July. That is quite. Did you suffer from this injury after getting the news that you got to represent our country, or after that?
Before. So I got the news in July.
Okay.
Yeah, and although I was happy, then it was quite
but
worrying, because then the next question will be, okay, I qualified, but how am I going to then make it to the start line?
I see. But thankfully, there was still a buffer period between your injury and the games. That is good.
Yeah, I mean, from the diagnosis to the start of the games, it was about 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
So the time was really tight, because the leg needed time to recover and then continue, like start building up again for the SEA Games. But with a good team of support, then it was possible.
Yeah, I saw a lot of updates from your social media accounts, whereby you get to do a lot of alternative things other than running, which include the aqua jogging, okay, some strength training, and something that is really I would say not so commonly known, the anti-gravity treadmill. Wow, where can you find one of those things? I also want to try. That's interesting.
So I did it. Yeah, there were 2 places, mainly 2 places where I did it. One is the Singapore Sports Institute, which then probably is not accessible to most people. But some of the physio clinics, like Performance Singapore, that was where I did some of my runs also on the anti-gravity treadmill.
Okay.
Yeah.
So touch wood in future, I hope I won't need this So in future, if I need this, then I will let you know. Okay. So
if not aqua jogging is also then I mean, I understand a lot of people who would not have access to the anti-gravity treadmill.
Definitely.
But aqua jogging is a fantastic alternative sport if you ever get injured.
Okay. Touch wood. Okay. Great.
Hopefully not, but yeah.
Hopefully not. Okay. So that's what's also quite interesting about your journey is, of course, you started running when you went to Switzerland to work. That was like 5 to 6 years ago, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I started from scratch. Yeah. So when I was, back in my younger days, I had childhood asthma.
Yeah.
Was quite bad, and I was hospitalized for quite many years. So because of this, my father actually put me into swimming.
Okay.
And it really helped me a lot, and it gave me then a very good starting base.
Okay.
As I grew older, I continued. I moved on to swimming and running. So I was in the NUS aquathlon team, college team. But then I was never like so serious and regular.
Yeah.
So I would say I didn't start from scratch. I was already kind of like swimming and running, but just not so regular and
okay. So you really what really made you make me respect you more, because you actually have chronic asthma and still being able to represent our country at the end of the day, being able to overcome this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, thankfully it was childhood asthma. So by the age of 12, I kind of already outgrew.
That's awesome.
On and off. into adulthood, like sometimes there will be attacks, but it's pretty much controlled.
Great. Your story will really give a lot of hope. Who is also suffering from the same condition. That one day they will be able to overcome this and being able to excel in sports as well. Okay, thanks for sharing this. Really give a lot of people a lot of hope. Okay, so your move to Switzerland, that's when you started to become serious. Okay, is it
more serious? Yeah,
I think I read from an article of yours, right? You mentioned because in Switzerland or whether it's in Europe, it's more conducive to run as compared to Singapore.
Yeah. So with the, I mean, I moved there primarily for work. And then my colleague kind of showed me to say, hey, let's do a marathon.
Okay.
It was not my first marathon actually. My first marathon was in 2006. Was the Sundown Marathon where I did like without training.
Okay.
So when my colleague kind of motivated me to join the marathon, we then started like training together. And of course, then the scenery and the climate in Switzerland really helped in building like the passion and consistency for this sport.
Well, looking back, you must really thank your friend. If she never jio you, you may not have this like Cinderella story already. Being able to really made it all the way to the top of your game. So prior to that, do you know you have such running potential that you are able to run so fast? Or is it rather the Switzerland climate that does it help? I mean, is it a higher altitude that you are able to train better there? Yeah, so sometimes I'm very curious because I also did some runs in Europe, and running in Europe seems to be less tiring and being able to recover faster, which is quite amazing as compared to Singapore. Every time after you run, I feel like dying because of the sun, because of the humidity. Yeah.
It definitely feels easier to run in a cooler climate, which is why you'll see like for like say if the terrain is a fast one, a person running in a hotter climate, a hotter and humid climate like Singapore would probably do like 10 to 15 minutes slower than what he would do in Europe.
So of course, when you that time when you run in Philippines, okay, during the SEA Games, right, a lot of runners have lament the weather being super hot. So definitely there is not a place to really get your PB, I would say.
Yeah, I mean like Southeast Asia is in general like you're kind of still in the same region, very near the equator, so you get very hot, humid, high humidity. Definitely not like best times.
So the Singapore running scene versus the Switzerland running scene, which country is more vibrant?
Vibrant.
More happening.
At the end of the day, right, it's the beauty of this sport, like which really brings the community very like together. So in terms of like the band of runners in both countries, I would say both share an equally like strong support within the community. If you look at like in terms of supporters, unfortunately, Europe definitely has more enthusiastic supporters.
Yes. I mean,
in Singapore, people will be most of the Singaporeans will be like,
more paiseh.
Are you putting the road?
Yeah, correct.
Get more complaints rather than.
Yeah, you see the backlash from the Standard Chartered Marathon, you know already. That is really unfortunate. So another thing, of course, when we talk to our dear Serena, okay, we will also like to ask you, because for myself, I coin myself as the voice of the casual runners, because we feel that there's a gap between our casual runners, right? We are not really able to have a chance to really communicate with all those top of the elite runners or anyone that is really top. A lot of times we want to ask the elite, right? All the question of how to run faster, what is the nutrition like, or whether you keep running, are you sian or not? Are you tired of all this? So there's a lot of questions that I'm really dying to ask. So I have shortlisted a few questions from myself and also from some of your fans. I collate a few questions. Oh, your fans.
I'm not an elite runner.
No lah, you're not elite. You represent CGN, not elite. You got a lot of fans, you know or not? Okay. Yeah. Another interesting thing is a lot of runners, right? Some of my fellow friends, they quite often saw you, okay, running around everywhere in Singapore, like Marina, like East Coast Park here and there. They mentioned, well, every time you run, Serena run, when I see her, she's very serious. She chung so fast. She chung so fast. I want to say hello. By the time I turn my head, she's gone already. Like so many very, very interesting stories. Then got one friend complain, hey, Serena run past me, but never say hello to me. Then this one I need to scold my friend. If she run past, I think some of them say hi because you're too fast already. That's why you never hear. This one I'll defend you on your behalf. So if Serena need to say hi to every single person, how is she supposed to run? Oh my God, please lah, you all really. Never mind. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go to the fans question first. Maybe. Okay, so first question is I saying word for word. How she train for marathon, how she prepare her diet and nutrition, and how she expect from her performance. Okay. You know, Singaporeans speak Singlish. What is asking? Okay, so in a way, I summarize for you. How do you prepare your diet and nutrition? Do you prepare on your own or do you have someone to help you?
Yeah, so I have someone helping me. He's James. He's my sports nutritionist. I think the good thing about him is that he doesn't really restrict what I eat on a daily basis. But he proposes like specific stuff to put in before and after my runs. Okay. So for example, before a hard workout, he would want me to ensure that I have enough carbs inside my body. And probably like 1 hour or so before the run, he tells me to take like an isotonic drink.
Within 1 hour of run?
Yeah, before.
I see. Oh,
just to make sure you are hydrated before you start. And of course, not carb depleted.
Wow, this is a really awesome tip. Okay, great. So I'll try to do that. Most of the time, most runners like us, we only eat bananas before we run or eat food. So
then there is I feel like there's a difference, right? So if it's just an easy aerobic run, for me, I think like a banana and a coffee is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, that's a very, very important tip. Okay, great. Okay, so next question. I got a lot of questions. You're very popular. Oh my God. Okay.
You ask who you ask?
This is top secret. Okay, wait, I look at what kind of food she like. Does she need to watch her diet? What's on her cheat day food list? What's your cheat day? Do you eat like fast food? Does athletes are they all banned from eating all this junk or anything?
I think for me, right? I think most like athletes, their cheat day food would. I mean, for some, would be like ice cream, desserts, and stuff like this.
What's yours?
But then I am one who do not like sweet food at all. So, but I love salty. So then my cheat day food would be things like seaweed. You know?
Yeah, I saw.
Like what I was eating just now.
My God. Okay. I think seaweed does not do so much damage as much damage as ice cream, I would say.
And like those kind of like salty stuff like the fish keropok.
Okay. Okay. But despite I think salty hearing that from you, I think salty snack is better than sweet snack. Okay. Yeah. You're able to maintain your form. So next time I urge all my viewers, all the runners, switch to salty stuff, okay? It's very rare to hear that from a lady saying that she don't like sweet stuff. This is something very interesting. Okay? I tell that to my wife also. Okay, great.
Yeah, for some reason I just don't have a thing for sweet stuff.
Yeah, that's what makes you unique, Okay. Wait, another fan question. Okay, which event or race is the most memorable one for you, and why?
I mean, I think I would say it would have to be the half marathon in Gran Canaria, the one where I did 1 hour and 22 minutes and 7 seconds. No lah, I mean, in the end, break or not.
I don't care. Unofficial, official, I don't care. It's the record is yours. Okay.
It was a very good race for me. I truly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was just like a perfect day where you just feel that most things were against your favor, and you did not really expect. I mean, you know that you are fit, but you did not expect yourself to do like so well. So in the end, it was really a nice surprise.
So going back to the event, right? What is your time? What is the timing that you were aiming for?
I think it was a bit of a question mark. So like my previous best time before I did that race was 1:26 in Copenhagen.
Okay.
But that was like 2 years ago, and then I had 1 year of like injuries here and there. So even then I started going back to training again. I knew I was fit, but because I had not done like a half marathon for like a year, it was a bit of a question mark. So in the end, it's like all about numbers, right? Okay, maybe I can break my 1:26. Yeah, I think I can. But what is it, 1:24 or 1:25?
When you see like
I thought maybe best case 1:24.
When you see the clock on the timing, right? Do you like feel very shocked that you managed to? Oh.
Yeah, I was very shocked. So I think, I mean, I had like a kind of a target pace. But then when I started, I actually started out too fast. So the marathoners and half marathoners started together. And I was actually then like running on par with the female elite marathoners, like the Kenyans and stuff. So I thought, okay, this is really wrong. I should cut back. So I cut back, and but then I felt like I cut back to like slightly less than 4 minutes per kilometer. I guess that wasn't really like intended, but then at that point after cutting back, it was still faster than my intended pace, but I felt good. So then I decided to take a risk and continue on at that pace and see how long I can hold for. And kilometer by kilometer just went, and I felt okay. So I just continued on running.
As they say, the rest is history.
And I didn't like calculate my end time. I was just very focused on hitting like sub 4 minute pace. So then when eventually I sprinted and crossed the finish line, I was really, really happy to see the end time.
Really awesome, really awesome. I believe this particular race still will forever hold a very special place in your heart, I would say. Okay, last but not least, do you still find running addictive? Is this sian ready? That's word for word. Is this sian ready? Do you still find addictive, or do you have like
I mean, the passion really started when I was overseas in Switzerland, right? With the climate and all. So, I mean, moving back to Singapore was a conscious decision. Even though sometimes it's really a bit sian with the weather. The humidity is really not easy to train in.
And somehow you have to balance your job with your training.
And in Singapore it's also like much more stressful. But in the end, it's really everybody's in the same boat, right? So we are all like having full-time jobs, and some of us like even parents, and yet we are still like out there doing what we love to do. So I mean, if everybody else are doing it, yeah, I don't think I should be like complaining. I think it's very important that we all keep strong as a local running community and try to support one another, because all of us are the same, right? We are all like working and trying to come together and do something that we all love.
And towards the end of the interview, I always ask, I always hope my guests will be able to join me hand in hand to try to inspire people to pick up running. And I just briefly also like to ask you, how do you think running has benefited you so far?
I think it has made me not just physically but mentally and emotionally a stronger person.
I see. Okay, great. So and of course, I also like to ask. So if we casual runners, right? If we run so often, how do we ensure ourselves to be able to run safe and avoid injuries?
I'm probably not the person. I'm always injured. Well, okay, I can give you like some tips. I mean, of course, there's this golden rule of like, not trying to increase your weekly mileage by more than 10%, especially if you're just starting out. You went through the strength training, right, with Danny?
Yeah.
And so I think, strength training is important also.
Yes.
You need strong legs, strong core. What else? Recovery days are also very, very, very important.
Yes.
I mean, it's not wise to keep running fast every day.
Yes.
You need your slow runs. The slow aerobic runs will bring you very far.
Yeah. So you all listen to Serena. So for those runners that's running intensely every day or racing every other single day, or I also heard of some runners that went on some running streaks, like 30-day running streak without stopping here and there. So I believe I think my thoughts is quite aligned with you that we have to really have a lot of quality recovery days. Okay, that's good. Okay, so and last but not least, I'd like to ask you, what's your 2020 beyond, your plans? Are you looking to qualify for the next SEA Games or aiming for something higher?
The plan for now would be to try and qualify for the 2021 SEA Games.
Okay, 2021 SEA Games. Okay,
yeah.
So really over here, me and all the fellow runners and all your fellow fans, really wish you all the best for your future plans, and really thanks for spending time together with me and being able to really join me hand in hand to hope to inspire the next generation of runners. So if she can do it, okay, so can all of you. So always believe in yourself. It's never too late to start running, and keep on going, I would say. Okay. So
thanks for inviting me here. Hope to see you on the road soon.
Yes, hopefully I catch. When I say hi, you must say hi also lah. If not, I very paiseh. Okay.
Usually I will say hi. I mean, if somebody says hi to me, I will say hi.
Yeah, just kidding. They all are really online people are really a lot of nonsense. Okay, never mind. It's okay. Okay, so thanks for coming. So remember, okay, just like Serena mentioned, we will continue to keep on running and remember to run safe. Okay, so thanks for Serena. Okay, so I'll see you again and keep in touch. Bye bye.